Hey guys, how's it going? Today the ship is transiting the Suez Canal. One side is kind of desert and the other side is kind of green. A short clip of the transit is coming up.
The Suez Canal is often considered as the border between Asia and Africa. The transit may be either northbound or southbound, depending on the entry and exit points of the canal. Basically, the Suez Canal is a man-made sea-level waterway in Egypt which connects the Mediterranean and the Red Sea. The ships transit the canal in a convoy, queued up one behind the other with a safe distance in between. It's a very restricted passage and the ships sail really close to the land, so close that you can even wave at people, see their faces and so on. In these close quarter situations, even a slight error in navigation can lead to an accident. That's why the ships travel at a much slower speed here than their usual service speeds. How it works is that the ships intending to transit the canal should report by a certain cutoff time on the day before and anchor nearby. Then, each ship is allotted a sequence number with reference to which they must join the convoy. This is what is happening on screen right now. One by one, the ships enter the canal as per the sequence number and then the transit begins. Certain sections of the canal have settlements which are far more densely populated than the others. This is one such area. During the transit, you'll come across some interesting landmarks. However, coming up right ahead is one of the highlights of the canal transit. It's the beautiful bridge known as the Mubarak Peace Bridge. Also called as the Egyptian-Japanese Friendship Bridge, it's around 4 kilometers in length and links the continents of Africa and Asia. Under-bridge crossings like this are extremely critical. The clearances between the bridge and the ship's stop point is sometimes in the order of just 40 to 50 centimeters. It's safe to say that it's usual to have our hearts in our mouths each time there's a crossing like this. The canal was opened in the year 1869, thus drastically reducing the distance between Europe and the countries to the east of it. Prior to this, the ships had to go all the way around Africa if they wanted to go from east to Europe and vice versa. Actually, during the Egyptian crisis and warlike situation in 2012-2013, the Suez Canal had to be closed down for safety reasons. And coincidentally, I was on a ship which was heading towards Asia from Europe, and we were supposed to cross the transit the Suez Canal around that time when it was closed. Now, because the Suez was closed, the company told us to go around Africa and head towards Asia. Normally the Suez Transit takes around 22 hours, and when we did this around Africa, that took us 22 days. You might have noticed that throughout the transit, one side of the canal is endless desert while the other one has pockets of green. There's also a huge lake called as the Great Bitter Lake midway through the canal. These are the scenes near the canal exit. Also, I didn't even know that there's a wreck which exists here. So this shot is courtesy the captain who pointed it out and asked me to definitely include this in the video. Coming up next is a time lapse of the entire transit.